From First Alert 7 News, with coverage of the Permian Basin, you're watching Wake Up West Texas Extra.
Yes, you are. Good morning, 8:32 on a Thursday morning. We like to call it around here Friday Eve. We're getting closer to the weekend. We're joined now by a friend of Wake Up West Texas Extra, Andrew Nichols, Code Enforcement Officer with the City of Odessa. Andrew, good to have you back.
And good to be back, sir.
Absolutely. So good to have you talking about another way the city is trying to keep itself clean and looking nice, but also, most importantly, safe as well. What's this month's code of the month?
We're going to continue on with the high weeds and grass this month, mainly because there's so much moisture in the air and we've gotten so much rain. And it's getting out of control. You can drive down any of the streets and see it in the gutters and in the sides, on the sides of property. So we're asking the residents to go ahead and make sure their lawn is maintained below 12 inches. Make sure you do the front, back, sides, alley. And that's primarily it. And there's a lot of good reasons why, mainly for the insects and all that, since we have plenty of insects right now. And insects bring lizards, lizards bring mice, mice bring snakes. And depending upon where you live, that may be an issue.
Absolutely, especially with children around. That's the most important thing, of course. And we're talking under a certain limit. There's a level to the grass that needs to be kept below, obviously as low as possible, but there's a limit as well.
Yes, as long as it's below 12 inches, we're good.
Okay, so 1 foot essentially of height is what you need to keep in mind. And again, this is a citywide thing focusing on residential property, or both residential and commercial?
Residential and commercial properties. It really just comes down to trying to keep it down, because if you don't, then it gets high, it gets crazy, and then we get tumbleweeds, and there's enough of those outside the city. We don't need any more inside the city. Absolutely.
And this, of course, if there's a repeat offender, it's a constant issue, there are fines in place for this.
Yes, it'll be up to $200 a day. We do try to work with the citizens, so I mean, if you do get a notice of violation, please contact our office and speak to the officer that has issued that, and we can work with the citizens.
Absolutely. That's the whole goal here, is just to keep the city looking good and,
yes, sir,
and tidy as well. Of course, something that you and your office do every single day, keeping out, and you do keep a close eye on these things.
We do. Our officers are usually pretty good. Usually with a notice of violation, you have 7 days to comply. If you need more time, please, like I said, call the officer, speak to the officer. You can also email. Their email addresses are on there. Just make sure you put in the subject line your address and what the violation was. And they can get back to you that way, or you can call the office and they can call you back.
And Andrew, thinking ahead as well, we're getting closer to where fireworks season is going to be happening, even though they're not allowed in the city limits. There's a possibility, of course, fires as well with these higher grass.
Yes, and that's really what we're pushing. Is the reason we're sticking with the high weeds and grass is the fact that with the 4th of July, if we have a whole bunch of really warm days where it dries everything out, that grass becomes instantly kindling and it will catch on fire. And if there's enough wind, it'll get out of control and cause lots of damage.
No doubt about that. Maybe muggy outside right now, but that doesn't mean that's going to continue.
No.
That's the thing about West Texas. It can dry out and heat up real quick.
Yes, sir.
Anything else you'd like to discuss regarding this code, or anything else you're looking to enforce?
Basically, just making sure to let the citizens know once again that you have a bulky item drop-off up there at the Keep Odessa Beautiful office. They're still doing some of that construction there in front of it, so make sure you look for the arrows. And it's a good way to drop off bulky items: couches, love seats, chairs, beds. Anything along those lines. Make sure you check out the Keep Odessa Beautiful website to give you the list of what the prohibited items that you cannot bring.
And something else, a lot of folks maybe are confused or don't have clarity on maybe some of the codes, and there's many of them within the city limits of Odessa. Are they able to reach out to your office for clarification on anything of the codes?
Yes, you sure can reach out to the office. One of the officers, one of the supervisors, even myself, will be able to help you out with that. You can also look to the City of Odessa webpage. If you go there and you look for the code or code of ordinance, it's in there and you can research it right there on the webpage.
Andrew Nichols, Code Enforcement Officer with the City of Odessa. Andrew, thank you very much for coming in today.
And thank you, Matthew.
We appreciate it. We'll be right back with another check of forecast and news headlines here on Wake Up West Texas Extra. Stay with us.